Republican senator and ranking member on the Senate Armed Services Committee, James Inhofe. Thank you so much for being with me, Jim. It's good to see you.
Good to see you, Jose.
You introduced a resolution this week authorizing the president to use force against the Islamic group. Why?
Well, an AUMF does authorize the president to use force. Now, I'll tell you why, Jose, because half the members you talk to are going to say he doesn't have that authority. Half the members say that he does have it. He says he has it, but he wouldn't object to getting it from Congress. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm so sick and tired of everyone pointing fingers at each other, saying what we should do and shouldn't do. The President of the United States has got to come up with a strategy. We're at war right now, and we need to eliminate this question as to whether or not he has the authority. So I've got it right now in my hand. We've introduced it, and we need to get it passed so there's no doubt about that. It also forces the president to come out with some. You might remember, Jose, it was back in July on your station that I announced that there was a threat to Americans' homeland from ISIS, and everyone thought that was so outrageous. Now, according to yesterday's poll, that's the ABC poll, 71% of the people in America feel that our homeland is in jeopardy right now because of ISIS. They're right. And so now you're going to hear tonight, hopefully, a strong statement from him saying this is war, we're going to take out the enemy, but in the meantime, let's give him that authority so at the last minute he can't say, well, I'm not sure I have that authority.
Okay, so
he's inclined to do that.
How do you defeat ISIS, a group with no country and no armed forces that you can, structure it around?
Well, you can. In fact, I've got a map here that I've used several times to impress upon people. This isn't just Syria. It's not just Iraq. In fact, I was with the Prince of Jordan yesterday, and he says he's encouraging us to do exactly what we're trying to do. He says we have a lot of people out there that want to work with us, but someone's got to be the leader, and it's got to be the United States of America, in spite of the fact that under this administration we don't have the resources that we once had. We're the only ones who are going to be able to do it. But we are at war. We are at risk as a nation.
So what do we do? Are we willing to go all out? Are we willing to say if boots on the ground are needed in Syria, the boots on the ground will be given by the United States of America? If Iraq can't handle it, we're going to go in there and help them out. How far do we need to go on this?
We need to go as far as the president comes out with a plan to win this war. We don't say we want boots on the ground. We don't say we don't want boots on the ground. By the way, boots are already on the ground. I think we know that. The president's already sent people over there. That's not really a question. We have to win the war. We know the problems with airstrikes. We know what they do with collateral damage, but we know that we have to win this thing.
Senator James Inhofe, thank you so much for being with us. Appreciate your time as always, sir. Thanks.
Thank you.
By the way, MSNBC will have